I was a sophomore and he was a year ahead of me, so he was a junior. He put a lot of pressure on our relationship about sex from the very beginning, and I wasn't ready to have sex. I was questioning my sexuality and partially in love with a different girl who was in my grade. I didn't want to have sex with him because I didn't think I loved him and I didn't think I even liked men. One day, probably about 3 weeks into our relationship, I went to the bathroom, and when I came out of the bathroom, he forced me onto the ground and forced me to give him a blowjob, and then from there forced me to have sex with him. I blamed myself a lot for it because I told myself that if I didn't like that girl, then I would have wanted to have sex with him and I wouldn't have been raped. So coming to terms with the fact that it wasn't my fault was probably the hardest part.
Yeah, I was 19. It was my best friend's brother. I was at a Halloween party and I had too much to drink. 1 second I was out in like the living room with everybody playing beer pong, and then next thing I knew, I woke up and this guy was having sex with me in a room with the door shut. I felt super guilty for a really long time because like just the fact that it was my best friend's brother, and I was like, wow, I had sex with him, but then like it took me a while to kind of accept that like that wasn't my choice for that to happen. He raped me, and that, you know, like there was nothing that I could have done unless I had turned back time and like not drank that night and like made sure that I knew exactly what was going on all the time, you know? It wasn't the first time that I've like been sexually assaulted either,